Hi.
Hello, friends, and welcome to our recap of Skam, Season 3, Episode 1. Good luck, Isak and Skam, Season 3, Episode 2. You're over 18, right?
Season 3. Let's
Season
go.
3.
All about Isak.
Yes.
And I know this is your favorite season.
Yes, how are we feeling so far? First two episodes.
I like them. And honestly, after the two episodes, after one episode, the first one, I was like, I'm more into Isak now as a character rather
Oh,
than I
yeah.
was in season 1. Because I know we see him a bit more in season 1 than we do in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but in season 1, I was just like, yeah, he's just kind of there. He is a kind of a friend, but also he did a thing. So like, but I didn't get like a I love this character vibe, but I also didn't get a hate this character vibe. I got him like a middle vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in this, after one episode, I'm already really liking the vibe I'm getting from him.
Yeah.
Like I feel like his personality is gonna like progress as we get through it. So I'm already really enjoying it more than I did Isak wise.
Nice. Okay, good.
Heck yeah. I miss Nora. She only popped in for 1 second.
Oh, we will get to that and continue my hatred for Wilhelm for a reason. Just saying. Just
Yeah, I
saying.
noticed a thing and I was like, Billy's gonna cling to this.
Anyway, but before we get into that, really, we have some more voice messages from Abby about Skam.
Let's go.
And her first one said called "Now on to Skam." School years, probably unnecessary recording. Sorry.
Probably now we're on to Skam, and there's gonna be a lot more about Skam because I love Skam. So you probably already know this, so it's really not necessary for me to explain. But yes, school years are really, really different. I think in the US is the only place that I know of that they have your type of academic curriculum. Like for example, in my country, we also do like 6 years in elementary school, 3 years in middle school, 3 years in high school, and then the rest, whatever. So yes, that's how they do it in Norway. So it's 3 years in middle school and 3 years in high school. And elementary school is from like first grade to sixth grade. And that's it. You probably already know this, so I don't know why I'm saying it to you again.
Honestly, like, yeah, I see that like in a lot of places that people are like, no, we have 3 years of this and 3 years of that.
Yeah.
Crazy to me. Like, I think I've seen some American shows where they're like, oh, we have 3 years of junior high, or like, I feel like I've seen a show with 1 year of junior high before, but I don't know why.
I remember. I think with the school my mom went to or something where her I guess school system was 1 to 6 or kindergarten to sixth grade or whatever.
Hmm.
With that, and then her middle school was 7, 8, ninth grade, and then her high school was no, it was maybe only 2 years, and I forget.
I feel like that's the general one now.
But yeah, no. So this does make sense. I remember someone told me about this before because it's kind of like jogged my memory. But yeah. So essentially, now we're at a point where the penetrators last year were the third years, and now since third year is like the senior year, they graduated.
Yeah.
They're not here anymore. And now our first year friends, who we mainly followed in the first two seasons, are now second years.
Yeah.
So that, I guess, is what it explains, really.
Yeah. So that'll be very interesting to see because the penetrator is now gone.
Yeah.
I mean, not completely gone, seeing as Ava was fucking making out with Chris at one point.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I was
That
like, hello?
Yep.
What? So,
Oh, we'll get to that.
we'll get to that.
So the next one is called the Skam Ruspus or Ruspus, the whole bus system thing.
The Rus, yeah.
Yeah, Rus.
Also, the Rust Bus. You probably already know this as well, but my ADHD brain not letting me leave it unsaid of my part. So Rust Bus is so important because it's kind of like the ceremony of coming of age, of going from high school or being a child basically to an adult. So what they say, they start from the first year to save up to buy a bus, and when May comes, I think the whole month of May you party. Like you go to school, then you go out, and starting from the moment you get out of school, you party until you pass out, basically. And you even have this like unitards, I think they're called, like one piece suits that it's distinctive of being a Rosbus. So that's why it's really, really, really important.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're the part 2 of the Rust Bus
Hmm.
situation that I'll play.
It's also very important because it's kind of like reputation wise, you know? Like being the best Rosbus, you get known and you get invited to parties and you have this great reputation. But also, I believe that there's a contest or something that I think the best Rosbus wins. I don't remember exactly what they win, but they win something. So it's also kind of a competition. Reputation, competition, celebration, drinking, partying. So you it's a really, really, really big deal. Like a big deal thing in Norway. So that's especially with the young culture. So that's why it's so important. Why there's like a lot of emphasis on the buses, and yeah.
That's very interesting because
Yeah.
like we don't really have things like that here.
The only thing I can really equate it to for us is maybe
Prom.
like senior skip day. Oh, that too. But like,
Oh.
I'm thinking senior skip day where like all the seniors, it's the last year where you pick a day, you all don't show up to school, you all, well, most people meet up at some place in the woods and get fucking hammered.
Again, I wish I could have done skip day.
I wasn't allowed
All my
to.
teachers sucked, and they were like, "We're gonna fail you if you do this." I'm like, "Great, thanks
My
for taking that away
school
from us."
sucked because I apparently had missed too many days and couldn't have taken that day off because I had to take a week off because my grandfather died. And apparently that wasn't excused. So I had to show up on senior skip day, and I was like one of the only
I would
few
literally
people.
walk up to them and be like, "You mean when my grandfather died?"
I was like, oh my god, it was so stupid. So yeah, I ended up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so yeah.
My school sucked. Like everyone agreed that it sucked. The curriculum kind of sucked. Like I took nothing away from that school. And I mean, there were like a couple teachers who were stellar that I loved. But most teachers, like, you could tell they were like dicks and they just didn't want to be there and they didn't care. So no, pretty much all the teachers, most of the teachers at the very least, were like, if you participate in senior skip day, I'm gonna fail you in the class. Like, great, that's fantastic. That's just lovely. So one of the most biggest traditions that all the kids always participate in, and that I've always been like, ooh, senior skip day, we don't get to do because you're gonna fail us if we try.
Wow.
You kidding?
That sucks.
Like, what the fuck? I even called my mom to be like, Mom, can I do senior skip day? And she was like, no. I was like, all right, I guess I won't then. I was one of the nerds that asked the parents to do it. But yeah, no, I'd equate it to that or prom.
Yeah.
I guess. But prom sucked for me. I hated prom.
Oh, I did. The only reason I went was because my friend wanted to go to prom every single year, and she's like 2 years younger than me. So she could go her sophomore year, and she wanted me to go, but she also wanted me to take her so she could go.
You could go every year?
Well, no. If she had a date to the so her freshman year, she had a date to the junior prom.
Okay.
And she went with him to the junior prom, and then her sophomore year, my senior year, she went with me, and then she was automatically allowed to go to the junior and senior prom as well. She wanted to do with him where she went to prom all 4 years. She wants to boast about it. I don't think she really cares about it anymore now, because honestly, it wasn't anything special.
I feel like I've talked about it before, but my prom sucked. The person I liked at the time was my ex, and he was there with someone else.
Oh, I think you mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun. I was sitting down most of the night because everyone was up dancing with their dates. My ex-best friend, who I talked about at the beginning of the Cutie Pie podcast,
right,
showed up, and she didn't even go to our school anymore. One of her friends invited her that currently went to my school.
That's
like
awkward.
she had changed school, so I was like, I won't see her. Nope, still saw her.
Wow.
And I wore the same dress as a teacher.
Oh no!
It was the worst case scenario.
Oh my god, I think that's the worst thing.
It's the worst one.
Oh my god, it's like,
I mean, honestly, I didn't mind because I'm a chill person. Especially in high school, I was a chill person.
Yeah, but other people.
I was like, oh, that's funny. Like, hey, So we walked past each other. I was like, hey, same dress, because I'm a delightful person. She was not.
Oh, the teacher wasn't?
Yeah, the teacher who I recognized as a teacher that everyone fucking hated. She was like one of the strictest teachers. She was an AP English teacher. so you know she was a strict
Yeah,
bitch.
she was legit.
Yeah, so I was like, hey, same dress, and she was like, and walked away. I was like, yes, she wasn't happy about that as much as I was. So honestly, I didn't care about that. I thought it was funny, but like the fact that she was a bitch about it made me not like it. So yeah, it was a sucky night. One of my friends though did go, come dance with me because you look lonely. So she's not my friend anymore. But I don't really like her anymore. But at the time, she was a good friend. So she was like, oh, it looks like no one's dancing with me. So she made it a mission to like dance, which was very nice for her, to dance with each of the girls or friends that didn't have dates. She was like, I want you to have at least one dance day with someone else. And so she brought me onto the floor and she was like dancing with me, which was really sweet. But at the beginning, me and my friends were all big nerds, right? Okay, we all hung out in a group together. We were all big geeks. We liked all the geeky shit. And the beginning of the prom, like you could tell like everyone else was trying to be cool and like awesome, and like we were like, we'll have dinner first and then maybe we'll go on the dance floor. Like they were like very, trying to be popular, trying to be cool. It was prom. You had to be like the it girl.
Yeah.
Me and my friends were not like that. Like no one was on the dance floor, so we all went onto the dance floor, got in a giant circle, and just kept spinning around to whatever song was playing. We were like, let's have fun tonight, and we were all just dancing in the circle, which was great. And then at the end of the night, they had a horse-drawn carriage outside, so I rode it by myself.
Aww.
A bit of a lonely end to the night. But fun. My brother got a better prom. Like I don't. Let me preface this by saying I don't like Ronald Reagan as a person. As a commie, and as someone who created trickle down economics, don't like him. But I used to go to the Ronald Reagan Library a lot growing up because it was like in the area ish. And it was a popular field trip place, and I used to go there all the time because I actually really enjoy it. It's a pretty place. I like seeing, like, there's the piece of the Berlin Wall is there. Very cool, very historic, very pretty place. My brother, I was so fucking jealous. His prom was at the Ronald Reagan Library in the space where a full ass Air Force One is just there. Ooh. Which you can go into during museum days. Like if it's just a museum day, you can go into it and see the inside of Air Force One. Very cool. Love that. He got to be like in that air, like the whole area had the tables and the dance floor, and Air Force One just there. I was like, sick. What the fuck? Like I'm so jealous. Our fucking prom was at like some random dining hall in like somewhere in LA or somewhere in Pasadena. Like I was like, we just had a dining hall with a little horse-drawn carriage outside, and you have fucking Air Force One in your prom? For real? Like, honestly annoying. My other little brother, I feel bad for him because he didn't get to go to prom because he graduated during COVID.
No.
So that sucks, honestly. I feel bad for him. I don't know if he would have gone or not, but it sucks that he didn't even get the chance to do that. So, but still very jealous of my other brother that he got prom. Fucking Air Force One in the area. But yeah, honestly, prom sucks.
Prom's overrated
for me. It is, honestly. I wish I could get a second chance.
Yeah. A next voice message is called The Beginning I Regret.
I'm actually really happy that you're watching it from the beginning because, fun fact, I began watching Skam from season 3. Because I watched a GIF on Tumblr, so and at that time I was looking for, more gay shows because there weren't any, especially from where I'm from. So when I saw that, I was really excited. So I began watching it from season 3. So I didn't experience the whole shocking turn of events of Isaac being gay. I regret it because I kind of wanted to be surprised. I definitely would have been surprised, but I lost it because I don't make good decisions.
I go through shit like that where I accidentally watch a show at a certain point and I don't get to see a surprise, or I started the show from the beginning or something like that, but like it's been out for so long. I saw a spoiler on Tumblr like forever ago, so I already knew it was gonna happen. Like, oh, Game of Thrones. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to spoil it. Anyone who hasn't seen Game of Thrones at all or anything about Game of Thrones, turn it off now.
Yeah, skip ahead a few seconds or 30-minute second. I don't know how long this is gonna take.
30 minutes.
Skip
ahead, like,
30
1
seconds
minute.
a minute.
Skip ahead like 1 minute. No, because when I hadn't started watching Game of Thrones until like I think season 6 or 7 was already out. I think 7 was already out. So I already knew about the Red Wedding. I had seen people react to it online everywhere. I saw the clip in like full because I'd seen people watch it, like 5 million different people watch it. So like once we got to it, I was like, I already know what's gonna happen. But like the shock must have been so cool. Like honestly upsetting, but the shock must have been so cool to see the Red Wedding just happen.
So when I was watching, I remember hearing about the Red Wedding all the time. I had no idea what it was. So when we got there, I was like, oh, this is a Red Wedding.
That's the Red Wedding.
And I was like, yes, that's...
Fuck. Yeah, this is why people talk about it. Like,
yeah. Although it wasn't really as bad. Like, I didn't really care.
Wasn't really as bad. Everybody died.
But, like, they weren't
the
really...
wolf died.
There were, like, 2 people who were, like, was somewhat main characters, and then, like, everyone else was kind of, like, side...
His wife?
Yeah, she was side person.
Him?
Yeah.
Side person. She was pregnant with his child. Fuck off.
Yeah, she was a side person. I'm sorry.
His mother?
Do you remember her name?
The wolf?
The wolf was sad.
I hate it when animals die. Like, honestly, yes, I hate it when animals die. I don't cry often in shows. Like, when I watch shows. Like, it takes a lot for me to cry. Like, K-dramas usually get me to cry. I don't know why. It's just a thing. But I don't really cry a lot in shows. When animals die, I also don't cry a lot because I think I cried my eyes out during Marley and Me, and that was like the end of it. I got it all out then. You should. If you want to cry. Marley and Me, I think I got it all out for Marley and Me. I was like 12. And then I never cried over an animal death again. People die, that's a whole thing. However, you know what makes me really cry every time for some reason? It's when people die and the animals are upset. Oh,
are like grieving the death?
Yes. That fucks me up. I don't know what it is, but if there's like, even if I've never seen whatever the fuck it is, there's a movie, what is it called? I don't even know what the movie's called, but there's a movie where there's like this, like, I feel, what's it, like, it's like a husky or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's this guy that keeps coming back to see the husky on like a train, and I think it's Richard Gere or something like that. That's the actor. But he keeps coming back to see the animal or something like that. And then one day, he doesn't come back on the train because he's died. So he doesn't come back on the train to see the the husky. And so the husky stays there, and he waits for him.
Oh.
And he doesn't leave his spot. He dies there because he waits.
The dog dies.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember, but he stays there and he waits for it. Like, I've never seen this movie. I don't even know what it's called, but the thought of it hurts me so deeply.
Damn.
Including, like, you know how I don't like cartoons much.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my thing. But I think it was in a show called Futurama. Have you seen Futurama?
I've never seen Futurama, but I've heard of it.
Do you care if I spoil something?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm never gonna watch it.
There's a scene where, like, I think, like, I don't know the circumstances, if this is an alternate universe, if this is the future or what. I think this character, like, goes into the future or something like that. And so he doesn't, he disappears from his current time, his present. And he had a dog. And this dog, like, he had tied him to, like, a fire hydrant and went into the store to get something. And I think he was transported to the future or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
But this dog waits there. He waits, and it shows like a time lapse of him throughout the years, just waiting for him there and then dying.
Well, wasn't he tied to the fire hydrant? So wasn't he stuck there?
He may not have been. Well, people didn't come and help him anyway. I feel like someone would have got, but I don't think he was tied. I don't think he would have. I feel like I've seen the scene, and I don't think he was tied there. But
maybe
he
was
said,
like,
wait here, I'll be right back.
I'll go inside. Yeah, and then doesn't come back.
He waits there for him, and he dies there. He like it's I cried. I've never seen that show in my life. I don't like cartoons, but I cried so deeply watching that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Yeah, nothing makes me cry, but animals grieving humans, that makes me cry.
Hmm.
It
Interesting.
fucking hurts, man.
Okay.
Ow. Ow.
Ow.
Anyway.
Anyway, we have another voice message called Isak's search history. I did the same before discovering I'm asexual.
You know, it's really funny when you saw the part about Isaac's phone being filled with a lot of porn stuff and like dumb stuff. Most of all, and you said like, what kind of fucking shit is like looking for? And but honestly, I could relate to what Isaac is looking for because when I was really really unclear about my sexuality, I searched for the same shit, and it makes me laugh because it's awful. Like, why did I search that? I'm not even sure if it helped me or not. It's there. I looked it up and I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. I just know I can relate.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's fine. Everyone watches porn.
I mean, yeah.
Fucking who doesn't? But no, I get that. Like, when you're trying to figure shit out, like, that's the best way to do it. Honestly,
Yeah.
porn is like, it's not realistic, but it's something. So at least help you kind of determine what you like and what you don't like. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, honestly, yeah, I get it. Honestly, porn's weird, but having watched a few, it's weird.
There's some weird ones, yeah.
It's fucking weird.
It gets weird.
But no, everyone has had porn on their phone at one point or another.
Yeah.
Or at least in their search history.
Yeah.
The trick is hiding it well.
Yeah, the trick is to not keep the tabs open when you are not using it.
Fucking Isak.
Isak.
Hello. Incognito.
Yeah. Like, one, if you're not using it, don't keep it open.
Don't keep it open. That's a rookie mistake.
Yeah. My God.
Goodness gracious.
Anyway, next voice message is called Yakuza Are Not Yakuza.
I'm almost finishing up with my comments. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I wanted to clarify. I don't know if I understood it correctly or not, but Yakuza are not actually Yakuza.
No.
They don't have guns. Yeah. They don't have guns. They're not that
They
kind
just
of
call
Yakuza.
themselves that.
So Yakuza is the name of the bus, but it's not Yakuza, Japanese Yakuza. It's just the name of the bus. They're just guys who beat up people. I don't want to say that to add on to what Billy can say against William, but yes, they're not Yakuza. They're just called Yakuza. They are Norwegian teenagers. That's it.
I am wondering though. Abby, I want to know your thoughts on William.
I think we get there in a few little clips.
She says, "Oh yay!"
I think, yeah, because I did pre-listen to make sure they were all like non-spoilery, so I could play them.
But yeah, no, I figured it wasn't the actual Yakuza because like
it's just they're named after the Yakuza. It's kind of like the Penetrator. They're named Penetrators, and
yeah,
that's where they got the name from. The next voice message is Skam favorite season.
I agree with Billy. Season 2 is my least favorite season. Like, I liked William and Nora. Like, they're great. They're a beautiful couple, of course, but I don't know. Their relationship is not my favorite one.
They're my everything. I'm sorry.
And season 2 is definitely my least favorite season. It's not to say that it isn't great because it's amazing. The relationship, the friendship of the girls, like what Nora has to surpass, like what she has to accept, and everything about season 2 is great. But I didn't like it as much. Definitely my favorite season is season 3, and then season 4, and then season 1, and then season 2. But yeah, it's not my favorite season.
So far, it's mine.
I mean, obviously, that's like but
I love it. Okay.
I know you do. We have a whole podcast dedicated to how much you love it. We know.
I just really love it. Okay.
Yeah. No, you already hear my thoughts about that.
I guess we'll see where this season goes. I guess.
I am curious. There's some things I want to see if you see coming or not.
Ooh, if I see coming. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll say that much. But the next voice message is, sorry, Emma, but I agree with Billy.
Fuck.
I mean, sure, like William is a great guy and he's sweet and stuff like that, but he's not my ideal kind of person. I showed season 2 to my best friend and my other friend, the one who broke up with me. So I showed it to them, and they also loved season 2. Like it's their favorite season, and William is like their favorite guy, and I didn't get it. Like I didn't feel the same as they did. Like I mean, William is not a bad guy. I do not hate him at all. I think he's sweet. I think he grew a lot, but he's not my favorite guy. I don't know why they like season 2 so much because of William, and I'm like, I don't know. It's not my favorite. I don't hate him, but he's not my favorite.
I mean, I don't know if anyone else is gonna like become my favorite. Obviously, he was in my A tier, so he's not my favorite character of all time.
Yeah.
However, he was at the top of. He was the guy highest on the tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's the highest ranking guy on your list, though.
I think he's the highest ranking guy, and it's not because of just like I don't know what, but like it's because of his character development. That's the main reason why I liked him, because his character development was done so well, and we got to see like how he changed because of Nora being there and everything like that, and it's just like all culminated in this beautiful fucking thing. So like that's why I like William. That's what I'm saying. I don't have like a fucking crush on him or anything. But because obviously, yeah, he did say some shit, but I really enjoyed the character development. Writing wise, obsessed.
Okay. The last recording is called Last Recording for now.
But I do want to say I think they are a very sweet couple. I do agree with that. Not my favorite one, but very sweet. Anyway, I love that. I love the fact that you always say you fucking, who fucking, they fucking, removing the
they fucking.
Because I don't know, it's really fun, and I always say it as I started saying it as well. You know, together with the gay.
Gay.
So now I have 2 things that I came from you guys. Interesting fact, by the way. Did you know that? So William's sister is named Amelie. But did you know that Nora is also called Amelie? Like Nora Amelie Cetre. So it's an interesting fact. And that's all of my audios. I'm so sorry for this. See you on the next time.
That is really interesting. I didn't know that her middle name was Amelie.
I think I remember it was spelled similar, right? I didn't realize it was actually the same in like actually the same like reading and everything. So that was.
But I love that we have catchphrases now.
Oh well, I mean, I feel like you have catchphrases. You came up with both of those things.
I did come up with both.
So
I'm a pretty iconic person. Not gonna lie.
I mean, fair, yeah.
Oh no, I like catchphrases. Catchphrases are a really fun way to like, I don't know, implant words into like viewers' heads. Not being like creepy, but like a marketing.
Yeah, it's
marketing
like it's catchy.
It's catchy, exactly. It's fun to come up with something catchy, you know, something that distinguishes your podcast from like maybe another one, or just like makes it unique, you know.
Yeah.
Come up with fun catchphrases.
Yeah.
I love a catchphrase. I dropped my fork. Anyone remember that one? You know,
I remember that.
Like. Oh god, I remember I made like my own Disney Channel intro, and I was like, oh, I didn't drop my fork this time.
When?
Do you not remember that?
No.
Oh, let me find.
Hold on, wait, no, send it to me. Hang on, I want to watch this real quick. What is this?
Let me find it. It's probably like deep in. Okay, let me see.
Okay, make sure you can find it.
Oh.
Do you get it?
Yes.
What? Really?
Yes.
That was so lucky. Okay, hang on. Okay. It's up. Oh wow! Did I not watch that? What the fuck?
Did I do with my outfit? why did I not tie my hair back at the top? Why did I not make myself look cute? I feel like I just hopped out of bed and like, you can do this, cool. And then I get
That's Broadway. I haven't noticed. You're like, oh, this is a fun thing. Let's just do it.
Emma, what the fuck? There was an opportunity. Why didn't you take it?
Okay, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, to Skam now.
Yikes.
So, Skam Season 3, Episode 1, Good Luck Isak, starts on Sunday, October 2nd, 2016 at 1:05 a.m., titled Good Luck Isak. So, they're the party at Ava's. Everyone's there. Ava and P. Chris are making out.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
the second I noticed that was Ava, I was like, hello?
Yeah.
Are they a thing or are they just hooking up?
I'm gonna be honest, it's hard to say.
Oh.
Like, because, so since this season focuses on Isak and the boy squad is what him and his friends are, that's like the fandom name of them, we don't really get a lot of insight on the girl squad anymore for this season. Or for like, you know, because they're not.
Yeah, because it's more focused on the guys.
Yeah. So we don't really see a lot of.
Okay, so it's
them.
just.
We don't really know what the
relation
is.
Thing.
Yeah, still kind of a question mark to me at least. But.
Okay.
Yeah. But then we see that Isak is in the bathroom with Jonas, Magnus, the guy with the blonde hair, and Madi, the guy who owns the weed.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, also, how much is 1,000 kroner? Have you looked at it?
1,000 kroner to US dollars. Oh, it's almost $100. It's 94.35
for that much weed. Seems about right, honestly. Like normal days, like shit. Like if I went and got that much weed at the store I go to, it might be a smidge more. Like the gummies I order are like. Well, the gummies I order are like they put through a bunch of processes, so they probably charge more for it, actually. I don't know, because the gummies I order are usually $25 for, I think, 10 pieces. So if I go and I order like when in my heyday when I was like high all the time, I would get like 4 boxes just so it would last me a while, and that would be like $100. So I guess that seems about right.
I guess so. So yeah, they're all in the bathtub, and they're talking about which girls are fuckable.
Of course they are.
Yeah. And then Isak says that there's one particular girl who he thinks is fuckable. And then they start talking about, like, oh, that Isak doesn't have a chance with her, because apparently her ex-boyfriend was, like, this big model or something.
And they were like, oh, she looks like Natalie Portman. And I gotta be honest, like, right when she walked in, I was like, fuck, she does.
Yeah.
Like, when she was talking, I was like, hold on, she actually does kind of look like Natalie Portman. I thought you guys were just fucking around.
Yeah, she definitely does resemble her. And, yeah, then they start talking about who's gonna keep the stash of weed. And Isak says he'll take it.
I knew that was a bad idea immediately when he said it. I was like, something's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's his season. You know bad's just gonna go down.
Yep.
And then a girl enters the bathroom and uses the toilet. And another girl comes in after her friend, because she's looking for something to get high off of. And then Isak takes the liberty to try flirting with her, and says that she looks like Eleven from Stranger Things.
Oof. Honestly, I mean, I'm not saying that I would like if someone said shit like this to me and went this route of flirting, but in the way things turned out, he actually does quite well.
Well, yeah, he does like the whole bad flirting joke first, and then he's like, no, I'm just kidding, you're actually really beautiful, and like...
He does pretty well, not gonna lie.
I mean, works out well, because then he offers her a pill with his tongue. She takes it. And then everyone leaves as they make out in the bathroom.
She's gonna blow him.
Try to. He could not get it up in that moment.
He was like, no, thank you. I don't want to be blowed in this moment. Thank you very much.
Yes. Also, her name's Emma.
Yeah, when she said that, I was like, fuck off. Are you serious? Honestly, I'm about to be annoyed by her too, because like I was like, honestly, I'm a little annoyed by her, and I was like, fuck, why is her name Emma? That's so annoying. Like, I wish it wasn't.
One, I completely forgot her name. Well, I mean, I remember her name with Emma, but I also forgot to make the connection that you two have the same name. So it was one of those things where I'm like, oh, right. And also, I find it hilarious that to me personally, two of my least favorite characters in the show are named after us. Or share the same
Oh
name.
my god. That is so funny. Let's both hate on Emma. Okay.
Yeah, it's... yeah.
That's funny. That's weird. That's a weird coincidence.
I just put that together last night as I was watching it. I'm like, wait, no, why? I know.
That's so weird. Oh my god, that's funny. I like that.
Yeah. Then Isak sees that there are cops arriving at the party. So he takes the stash and stuffs it in, I think, what was that, like a tissue box thing?
It was like some kind of like container, like fancy container. It's probably just there for show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. He stuffs in there thinking he's all clever, but Sana's staring right at him, and she's like, what the fuck?
She's right there. Come on, man. Look around.
I mean, to be fair, he would more focus on the actual cop than
honestly,
anything
yeah,
else.
I would
so, like, yeah.
I mean, I've told the story before about me almost getting caught by a cop with drugs.
Really?
Have I not told the story before? I'm pretty sure I have.
Remind me?
It was on Halloween and I went to a club with my friends.
Oh, yeah, I think you did mention this.
Yeah. It was, yeah. I don't want to fucking out myself as a criminal, but it was a drug that wasn't weed. So, was it legal? That's for many others to decide. I'm not gonna out myself as a criminal. So, but where are we supposed to have it? Who knows? Who can tell? The cop who knocked on the window may have decided we may not have been able to have it. So, we made the decision to not say anything.
Okay.
But no, it was funny because like it was like right when we like had been done, and everything was all good, and there was nothing in the car. There was nothing in the car. And he was, I was like, I opened the door. I was like, "Hi, officer. How are you tonight?" And he's like, "Just want to make sure y'all aren't, drinking before you go into the club." And it's like, of course not. No. We
not
were just
drinking.
Getting ready.
Never.
No, never drinking. No. We were just, getting all ready and dressed up and everything. It's Halloween. We want to look our best. Like, and he was like, "Okay, just making sure." I was like, "All right, you have a safe night. Okay, it's kind of crazy out there now. Okay, all right, thank you." Jesus Christ, the most I've held my breath in my life. Okay.
Wow.
But it's okay. My uncle was a cop, so I know how to deal.
Oh, that's good.
I know how to deal with shit.
Yeah.
But dude, the most frightened I've ever been in my life. Not that we were doing anything illegal.
Yeah.
Anyone listening to this, that's a cop. We were not doing anything illegal. So, but yeah, no, terrifying.
Yeah.
That was also the night I threw up on my shoes.
Oh, yeah.
I still have those shoes.
Oh, nice.
I call them my puke shoes.
Nice.
They don't have puke on them anymore. I want to.
I mean, I would hope so.
They don't even look like they were ever puked on. But yeah,
nice.
My puke shoes. They were also my newsy shoes because that was the Halloween costume I was wearing. But
cool.
Yeah, it was a night.
Sounds like it.
Quite the night.
And so then Isak gets stopped by a cop as he leaves, and she's like asking for his ID and stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, my name's Adrian something." Came up with some fake name. Yeah. Do you have a fake name you give people sometimes?
No. I should come up with one though, because I feel like if I ever try to think of one on the spot, I can't come up with one.
Yeah. You should have like a handful.
I should have a little handful of fake names, but I think there was this one guy in college. I've never had any instance to like want to give anyone a fake name, except for the one guy when I was going to college, like community college for a little bit. Weird. Like, he was very touchy-feely, and he was like, whenever he saw me, he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And he'd hug me, and I was like, I don't actually want to be hugged. Can we not? But I was like, I'm a people pleaser, so I was just like, hi. So I didn't say don't hug me, Nowadays,
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, "Can you stop?" Like, I'm a bit more like hardened. So I'd be like, "Fuck off." But he was just like, "Hey, let's trade numbers. Let's chat. Let's do." And I was like, "I actually have to get to. I don't. I don't." Usually, I tell people I'm like, "Oh, I actually don't give my phone number out." Even though that's a lie. Like, I'll give it out to people if I like them. But like, if I
Yeah.
don't like you, I'll just be like, I don't give my phone number out to people. Um, but he's like, "Oh, but hey, we know each other." I was like, "We really don't." Like, I think I had you in one class, like maybe, but I ditched that class. So like, who are you? So
Yeah.
it was weird. Someone did get my number at one point though. It was really weird. They kept sending me really creepy text messages. I don't even remember what the text messages were, but they were like, "Hey, like, hey, beautiful," or some shit like that. It was
That's
creepy as
weird.
fuck. I remember it got to a point where I was like, "Mom, this is like really freaking me out. I don't know who this is, and I don't want to respond to them because what if they're like, oh, good, you're answering me. I'll keep texting you."
Yeah.
So like, I never really texted them back. Um, but I think I did say, "Who is this?" at one point because someone told me to ask, and they were like, "You should know who this is," and like they literally didn't
Wouldn't tell you.
They were creepy as fuck.
That's
And I
weird.
think at one point my mom did send like the messages to my uncle, who was a cop at the
Yeah.
time, and was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, and he was
That's
just
no.
like, "Ask them who it is first. Like, see if it's someone messing with you, and if not, then this is weird." So I think
Yeah.
I did end up blocking them. But that was like the creepiest time of my life. I still
Wow.
don't know who that was. Up in the air. Who knows? But nah, I do need to come up with fake names though.
Yeah. But then when the cop gets distracted by something else, he sees Jonas on a bike, runs towards there, hops on the back of the bike, sort of, and kind of rides away.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I saw Jonas over there on a bike and he was looking at him, I was like, he's gonna bolt. He was gonna
Run.
immediately run.
Yeah.
Good strategy.
Yeah.
Not that I'm, condoning illegal stuff and running from cops, but honestly, run from cops.
Yeah. Then the next clip is called Morning Wood, released on Sunday, October 2nd, 2016 at 11:20 a.m. So Isak wakes up the morning after the party, and did you notice what he was wearing?
No.
He was wearing a Jesus shirt. Like, it's like Jesus on a cross on his shirt. It's like a white t-shirt and like,
Ew.
yeah. Well, fun fact, that shirt, if you go back and rewatch season 2, Skilled wears that shirt.
Oh.
He
Maybe
has,
it's
I
like
think that's like his shirt or whatever.
a music thing. Oh.
Yeah. And keep an eye out for that shirt in the future. Just,
Oh, keep an eye. Okay.
yes, FYI.
Like the belt. Keep an eye.
Yeah. It's nothing major, but it's just like a fun little detail you'll notice. If you're like, connections.
Oh, there's the shirt.
Yeah. Then he gets a message from his mom.
That's like fucking crazy looking.
Yeah, it's a Bible verse.
I'm gonna make an assumption here
Okay, assumption time.
that he either left his house or was kicked out on purpose because his mom is a crazy religious lady that doesn't like gay people, and either she found out or he was afraid she'd find out and he fucking ran.
Okay.
Because like I think these messages from her are like, "Don't be gay, love God," or some shit like that. I think that's my assumption, at least from that
Okay.
message.
Okay.
I guess.
But then he gets text from Jonas where Jonas is saying, hey, where's the stash? Because Ava's pissed because the police found something there. She's blaming him.
No, it wasn't.
So, yeah, and he types back, he's like, don't worry, my hiding spot was so good, they'll never find it. Can't be that.
Bruh, it wasn't that good.
It was fucking stuffed in like a jar thing.
Like, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if that's the one they found. It's not that hard to find.
We know they didn't find that one.
They didn't, yeah. We know
Someone
they
else
didn't. But, like,
someone else found it.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was, because, like, it's
No.
not that hard to find, dude.
Yeah.
Don't be like, it was so good. No one would ever find it.
Yeah, no. It was like a last minute spot too. It wasn't he like, okay, this is where I'll hide. He was just like stuffing it, not even looking, and being like, okay, here.
Yeah, I'm not stuffing weed back here.
Then Iskil and Lynn walk into Isak's room, FaceTiming Nora. And she's asking like what they plan to do, and Iskil says he's gonna like watch a movie and stuff. And he's asked what Nora plans to do. And she says that Wilhelm is working, and she also doesn't have many friends there to herself because she ended up moving in with Wilhelm in London.
In London.
So
Yeah.
now she is gone. We will see her on FaceTime occasionally, but we also won't be seeing much of her moving forward.
No, I miss her.
Yeah, me too.
I miss her.
Yep. Well, that's your ship you wanted. He took her away from us.
Okay, things happen and people move, okay? Yes, I'm sad she's gone, but as long as she has moved in with someone that she loves, fine.
Yeah, but now she's away from all her friends. She even says she doesn't have friends there.
Maybe she'll make some. It's new, okay?
I mean, it was I don't know when she actually moved to London or when they moved to London or whatever, but I'm assuming, so this is early October, like the first week of October is when these episodes are out. But I had to guess that that Isak's been living there since like the summer. So it's been a good like 4 or 5 months, I'd say, that they've
That's
been
still
in London.
relatively new. Like
It's still relatively new, but like I still feel like
I've thought about like when I move to Korea, like will I be sociable? Like I don't know how to make friends. I'm not very good at it. So like I thought to myself, "Oh, how will I make friends? How long will it take me to make friends?" And I was like, "Well, for the first like couple months, I might not because I'll be very new and I'll be trying to find my own way around." So honestly, it's probably normal that she doesn't have any friends yet. Honestly, maybe she will make friends sooner rather than later. I don't know. She might make friends in the future. That's okay.
who knows? Yeah. So Nora explained that she wants to go visit a museum or something, and this kid's like, "Don't do that. That's boring. Go out drinking instead."
I'm not a museum person much anyway, unless it's an exhibit that I actually care about. Like if I don't think I don't really go to museums much unless like I'm like, oh, I need to see this. Like there was a the K-pop exhibit at the Victoria and Albert Museum that I went to when I was in the UK, like right when I got back from Korea. I was like, I have to go, but if that wasn't there, I would have been like,
Yeah, who cares?
like, but I mean, art's cool and shit, but and history's cool and shit, but I'm more of a like specific person.
Yeah. But then Nora changes the subject and asks how it's like with Iskil and Lynn living with Isak. And Iskil says that Isak doesn't pay rent and that Nora smells better than him.
I expect she does. She's iconic.
I mean, I'm sure, yeah. Next clip is called Go Down on Girls. Released on Monday, October 3rd, 2016 at 11:40 a.m.
I see this is the kind of season we'll be getting into.
A little bit, yeah.
We're with the guys now.
Yeah. So the boy squad are chatting about stuff, and Magnus says that he hooked up with a girl with a cat tongue.
Interesting.
Yeah. And as they talk about this, Isak notices someone across the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, is this gonna be a person? And it is a person.
It is a person.
For now, at least.
And as soon as the person looks over him, Isak does the classic like look away and
obviously
act like he wasn't just staring at him.
I'm sure he didn't notice.
I'm sure he didn't notice. And then back to the conversation, Jonas says that he goes down on girls, and Magnus is like, "Oh, really? Like, is that a thing you do?" And Jonas is like, "Yeah, you should do that." And
honestly, well done, sir. Like he was.
I mean, yeah,
because his reasoning behind it, he was like, "Oh yeah, well, they love it. Like, and they have a wonderful time if I do that." I'm like, "Look at you, thinking of the women. Let's go."
Yeah. So it's not as bad as you would think it would be to focus on a more male-oriented season.
Not necessarily, but like,
no, I mean,
it's just some of the things said.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they are also high school boys, so.
Yeah, exactly. High school boys are a different
breed. Yeah. You can only get so much from them at a point. Then Bill and Sonic come over and talk about inviting them to join the Kus group. And Bill starts talking about like their stats and everything, and like how they're second years now and they should start doing more things to be known. But then when Ava walks over, Isak tries to get her attention and makes up some excuse about leaving a sweater at her house. And she's like, "Yeah, you can just describe it to me and I'll find it." And he's like, "Okay, it's black."
Bruh. Come on. She's like, okay.
Yeah, she's like,
sweater.
I will keep an eye out.
Jeez. Way to be subtle.
Yep. The next clip is called Biology, released on Wednesday, October 5th, 2016 at 12:25 p.m. So Isak's in biology class, and Sana sits next to him and says that she has his drugs.
She just sits there and goes, got your drugs, by the way. And I was like,
Yep.
what? What drugs? I don't have drugs. What do you mean?
Yeah, he's like, what? And she says that if there's one thing she can't stand, it's someone who fucks their friends over.
He did fuck up a little bit leaving it at Ava's house, and then she had to take the fall for it if it was found.
He did, yeah. But, yeah.
But he also didn't want to get caught by the cops, so.
Yeah, so. And Isak apologized for it. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, can I have it back? And she says she wants a reward for keeping the drugs out of the cops' hands. And says that she wants 10% of the drugs. And Isak's like, why? Do you smoke? And she's like, no, but it's good to have.
Why not?
Sure,
Create
why
your
not?
empire, Sana.
Oh, she will. Then she says, but she also wants Isak and his friends to join the Kusgruppe.
Hell yeah. Blackmail him for your friends. Let's go.
Yeah. She's like, okay, fine, can I have it? And Sana says, no, not till the meeting on Friday. I want to see you all there. And yeah, but then the teacher pairs them up as biology partners.
Yeah. The teacher was a little racist there as well, I noticed.
That's in the next episode. Don't worry.
No, she's also a little racist here. She goes, here in Norway, girls and boys can be partners. Like,
I mean, that's more sexist than racist.
No, yeah, I know, but like,
oh, you think it's because
because of her culture that like
that could be it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I was like, I didn't know. Like, part of me wasn't like that's racist, but when I saw that, I was like, that's kind of
well, it does say that the teacher makes some xenophobic comment towards Sana. We mainly see
we don't see her face at all.
No,
we see her boobs.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. So in my reaction when I first watched this, I gave her a name.
Oh,
which was Miss Tits.
Miss Tits.
Because that's all we saw.
Honestly, apt name, Miss Tits.
I mean, what else do you name someone who you just see like their fucking nipples through the shirt? I don't know. So we will be calling her that until forever because we never learned her name. Then the next clip is called Kusgruppe, released on Friday, October 7th, 2016 at 7:15 p.m. So Isak is there at Kusgruppe and waiting for others to show up. But then Girl Chris comes over and asks if Casper can join. Because they're still a thing.
Yeah.
And Vilda says, like, he doesn't go to our school. But Ava says it's fine, and then when they walk away, well, she says, like, it's unhealthy for them to be together every second. And, like...
Come on, Vilda, it's fine. They're dating. Let them be together. It's a young love.
Yeah. But then, quote-unquote, Mystery Boy shows up to Kusgruppe as well. Then again, there's the stare, and then try to avoid when he sees them. Then Isak texts his friends, like, when they're gonna show up, and they say they can't make it, or they forgot, or whatever, and they don't end up coming.
Of course.
But guess who does come?
Fucking Emma.
Emma shows up.
Why?
And she's like, yeah, Kusgruppe, this is gonna be so much fun. Only the cool kids do this. And then they start the meeting, and Villa explains, like, everything, and says that she wants everyone to split into duos. 2 people. She makes it clear that they want 2 people. 2, that's what she wants.
Duo means 2, Emma.
Duo. 2 people. And then Vilda says that she wants to do a love exercise with everyone as a kind of like an icebreaker.
I wonder what it actually was.
Well, we know what we think it was, and that's
we know what it wasn't because
we know what it wasn't. But it's funny to think of it like that. So Isak gets up and leaves and goes to the bathroom, and just sits in the stall playing video games on his phone.
Me, I did that at the church here once.
I used to do that at the other school I worked at, because in our custodian office, there was like no reception or internet in the office, so I would just hang out in the bathroom on my floor because it was better internet there, and I would just watch videos or play games on my phone for like an hour until I had to go down and be like, okay, I'm done.
The church here went on for like 2 hours, and it was the only time I ever went. My mom was like, "Come to church this one time," and it was because my aunt was giving a speech, and it was the one time. It was like the day after, the Roe versus Wade got taken back.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned this.
The
Yeah,
day after, I was like, "This is a great time to be going to church. Wonderful!" And all they were talking about was, "Yay! Thank God!" I was like, I'm about to start crying and having a panic attack. So I went to the bathroom and I stayed there for the rest of the whole thing.
nice.
So that was fun. I put my music in and I was like, I'm just gonna quiet everything out because I can still fucking hear them in the bathroom.
Yeah. So then Isak leaves and he goes over to the sink to wash his hands, and Mystery Boy is there, also washing his hands.
Ooh.
Then proceeds to take the paper towels, every last one of them, takes them all, make sure there's none left.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Like, I was watching it, I was like, bruh, you don't need them. I mean, I'm someone who takes too many paper towels, but I take like 3 or 4. You took like 15. What the what?
Well, then when he does, he looks over at Isak and he's like, oh, did you need these? And then asks him to meet him outside.
What kind of introduction is that? Why do you take 15 towels?
It was a way to start a conversation with him.
I mean, okay.
It worked.
It worked, yeah.
It works. He ended up outside with, like, say what you will. It was smooth.
Say what
I
you will,
liked
but
it.
it worked.
So they go outside and start talking about Vilda's love exercise, and Evan explains that it was essentially, you all shut your eyes, go around feeling each other up, and if you touch a dick, you have to suck it.
I think, literally, I believed him up until the sucking dick.
Really?
Because I thought that, like, they turned off the lights, and if whoever you bumped into, you had to be like, oh, I love you, or something like that, and that's what he meant by feel each other up. Like, I believed him up until the sucking dick.
Oh, yeah. Then Isak asks, like, hey, you weren't here last year, and he says, no, I just transferred from Baka, which is another school, so he's a new transfer for his last year because he's the third year. Then Emma shows up.
Wow.
And she's like, hey, so I don't know a lot of people here, and I want to pair up with you, because I know you, sort of.
Too bad.
Yeah. And then I like how Evan's immediately just like, well, I thought we were paired up.
Yeah,
like,
he's trying to help him out, like,
oh, he knows, like, this is like awkward, so he's like,
Yeah. The way,
yeah.
it's the way that Isak paused, and was like, and so immediately Evan was just like, what? No, we're pairing up. What are you talking about?
Right?
Yeah. Thank God.
And then she's like, oh, well, maybe we can be a trio. And
duo.
Yeah, and Isak's like, well, I don't know. Villa was pretty clear about duo.
And she's a little bit strict when it comes to shit.
Yeah. So then they end up agreeing to ask Vilda to see if they can be a trio instead. And Evan offers Isak the joint. He says no, but Emma's like, oh, I'll have that. And then takes it. And it's an awkward.
And they all sit there awkwardly.
It's awkward.
Very awkward.
Yes. But that was it for Skam Season 3, Episode 1. Good job, Isak. Or good luck, Isak. Good luck, Isak, yeah. We will take a break here, and when we come back, we will be discussing Skam Season 3, Episode 2. You're over 18, right?
Ooh.
So we will be right back. And we are back with a recap of Skam Season 3, Episode 2. You're over 18, right? We just talked about Skam Season 3, Episode 1, Good Luck, Isak. And now we are on to Episode 2. So the first clip is called Grinder, released on Sunday, October 9th, 2016 at 11:11 a.m. So Isak and his guild are in Isak's room. Isak is trying to look up Evan on social media.
Can't find him anywhere.
No, he's off the grid. So it seems. And the skill is on Grindr and looks at a guy and shows him to Isak and is like, hey, is he handsome? And he's like, sure, maybe, or whatever. Like, he kind of like tries to avoid giving a straight answer. Pun
Yeah.
intended.
Pun intended.
And then he's like, you can call another guy handsome without being gay. And he's like, well, I said he was like, kinda, sure, like whatever.
So, Iskild is like currently thinks, or is at least pretending to think, that Isak is straight.
So it seems.
So it seems. Okay.
Yeah, I won't confirm nor deny that because we don't really ever confirm nor deny that. So
Okay.
it's kind of just like up to speculation. What do you think? And then Isak wonders why Iskil needs his confirmation on the guy being handsome to meet up with him. And Iskil said this particular guy might not be out, but it won't last longer than a year before he is, because apparently he says he likes sucking dick for fun or something. So, take that as you will.
Take that as you will.
And Isak asks, like, why do you think everyone's gay? And Iskil's like, I don't, but I have a pretty good gaydar.
Gaydar.
Yeah.
I do not have a good gaydar. I keep falling for straight girls.
Oh.
It's not going well.
I think mine's pretty good.
Wish I had a good one.
I'm pretty good, but that doesn't, like, stop me from... It's like... I mean, it doesn't stop me from not also developing feelings for straight people, but, I mean...
Exactly.
It's still like, hey, I have an idea. And Isak asks, like, hey, how did the gaydar work? And Iskil says, well, there are certain, like, characteristics a guy has. One of them
is like sucking dick for fun.
Yeah, if a guy mentions a blowjobs or something.
Then yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
So, obviously.
Yeah.
That's a very obvious kind of gaydar, you know? Then it's like,
Yeah, but then we talked about the love exercise. What that was, so...
Well, that's a very good point.
Do you not make that connection?
No.
Oh.
I just thought he was making a joke.
I mean, he could have been.
He could have been.
But also, first conversation you're having with a guy and you talk about blowjobs. The next clip is called Evan.
Evan.
Released on Monday, October 10th, 2016 at 8:10 a.m. So Isak is about to enter class, but sees a sheet for the Kus group sign up, and finds out that Evan's full name is something I can't pronounce, so I'm not gonna, but his name, he has his full name.
Evan something.
Evan Becknisham, maybe.
I thought you weren't gonna pronounce it.
I tried not to. So then Isak goes in class and tries to look him up on Facebook, but there's nothing there.
Nothing.
So he Googles him and finds a video his friend Mikal made. And in the video, he's talking about Evan's new movie that he's making, which I guess is a very original idea, to say the least.
Very original idea.
Which is essentially that it's about Captain America and Vladimir Putin falling in love, but they can't be together because Sarah Palin cursed them, so every time they kiss, a kitten dies of AIDS.
Oh my god. Christ.
That's a movie I want to see in theaters. Except not really, because I don't want to watch
That sounds like a hit.
Yeah, I don't want to watch kittens die of AIDS. That would be...
No, I don't want to watch kittens die. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then Mikal asks who Evan's favorite director is, and Evan says Baz Luhrmann.
He's very stylistic, Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah.
But, like, he has a very specific style in the way he directs. Like, the colors are always, like, very similar in a lot of his movies.
Yeah.
The vibes.
And Mikal adds that his, like, Baz Luhrmann's movies are kind of cliche. But Evan says that they're epic love stories, where the main characters have to die for it to be an epic love story.
They do die quite a lot in his movies.
They do, yeah.
Not gonna lie. At least the two that I can think of off the top of my head.
I can only think of one, which we see in later in this episode. So
There's Romeo and Juliet, and then I also thought of Great Gatsby.
Ooh, you're right. I didn't realize
Yeah.
he was behind that one, too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're both based on books/plays, but
That's
he picked
true.
the ones that were the people dying.
Yeah. But then Sonic comes in and sits next to Isak, and he immediately shuts the computer to avoid...
It's like,
looking
what?
sus.
I wasn't doing anything. What?
Then Isak asks about the stash, and Sana says, like, hey, like, your friends weren't there. And he says, like, I can't control my friends and make them show up. And she says, control your hose.
Control your own.
Control your... control your hose.
Amazing.
And then Sana says, fine, she has it. And so she starts putting it in Isak's bag, but Miss Tits calls them out, and she's like, hey. And so Sana immediately takes it and shoves it in her hijab.
I know, the second they opened the bag as well, and he was like, no, in the big compartment. And I was like, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught immediately. But yeah, she throws it in her hijab, which is a genius move.
Oh, so smart.
What's the teacher gonna do? Rip it off her head?
Yeah, exactly.
And she's gonna get fired.
Yeah. And then she approaches, and she's like, hey, what did you put in your burqa?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And then Sal looks at her like, what the fuck did you just say? Like,
what the fuck?
And then the teacher tries to correct herself and say it's a
niqab.
Niqab. And Isak's like, wow, are you racist? Like,
wow, that's quite racist.
Like, you know the garment that 10% of their students wear? And Isak says, like, it's called a hijab, which means he knows what it's called.
Confirmed, Isak, not racist.
Yeah. Check that.
Isak is safe.
Safe, not racist.
Not racist.
Then Miss Tits is kind of like, fine, whatever, just pay attention in class, and leaves, so. Smart play, shoving into hijab.
Very smart play.
The next clip is called Don't Be Rude, released on Wednesday, October 12th, 2016 at 11:16 a.m. So, in the schoolyard, Isak walks over to Vilda and asks if there are going to be any more Koos group meetings, because...
Suddenly, he's interested.
Now he has a reason to be interested in it. And Vilda says, oh, that's great. We actually want to host a revenue party, and we want to have a pregame. Can you host? Because Ava can't, and I can't, and Sana can't, so you could.
Can someone else do it?
Well, this is when Jonas, Magus, and Madi all come over, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And Vilda tries to explain everything, and as she does, go on about the social foundation of the school and all that shit. Isak's not paying attention. He sees Evan walking. Music is playing in the background. He is not hearing a word.
All the voices are muted. He's just staring at one person.
He is staring. He's having a grand old time until Emma comes into view.
Dude, it's interesting that you see her kind of walking into view first before you see her full face. Because I was like, who is this in the way?
Yeah, because you don't really see her because her face is like blurred because it's so focused on him. Like, it's kind of like blurred.
Like, who the fuck is this?
So you see a figure
and then yeah. And then you see her face and I was like, oh, it's fucking you.
Yeah. And then Emma says she's hosting a pregame and wants to know if Isak will join. And Isak is like, he's like kind of hesitating, but Madi says like, no, Isak has brain damage, we'll be there.
Don't speak for me.
Yeah. And Emma says she'll text Isak, like the detail and everything. And then she walks away, and Isak's friends are kind of like asking like, what's wrong? One of them don't know who asked if he's like gay or something. Don't know which one says that.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the fuck, man?
That was said, and then Isak comes up with an excuse saying like he gets psycho vibes from her.
So do fucking I.
I will say, yeah, she kind of seems like a bit obsessive.
I'm getting psycho vibes, not gonna lie.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit odd, I'll say. But then Vilda is like dumbfounded by Emma asking Isak to party because Emma's a first year, and Isak
She's like, what are they on?
She's like, the hierarchy of the school. Like, are they noobs? Like, what is this? They should know their place. And she says that, like, sleeping with third year and second year's guys leave nowhere for, like, the second year's girls to hook up with. If, you know, all the first year girl gets third and second year guys. So Magnus volunteers himself and says, like, hey, you know, if you want to fuck, I'm around.
I'm available. and honestly, he put himself out there. Well done, sir.
Bold of him to do that. And she's like, don't be rude.
Bold.
Don't be rude.
He's like, what? She said she was looking. Like,
I mean, he saw an opportunity. He tried to take it. Like,
it didn't go his way, but
of course not. You can just ask.
I'll find it kind of funny if they end up together.
That would be a weird. Like,
It'd be kind of iconic.
it would be funny, but like it would be so odd because it's like because this would essentially be their origin story of them being together. Is
Kind
like
of funny.
is like he asked me to fucking I said no, and now we're together.
I mean, if that was Vilda's story, it'd be funny. Like,
That would the irony would be hilarious.
it'd be perfect.
The next clip is called Romeo and Juliet,
Oh, hell yeah.
released on Friday, October 14th, 2016 at 1:01 a.m. So Isak rewatches the interview with Evan again, talking about Baz Luhrmann.
Hmm.
So he looks him up, sees that he directed Romeo and Juliet, starts watching it, go through all of it, and then if you notice by the end of it, he had like a tear coming down his face.
He does. I noticed the tear. I was like, oh, mood.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't fucking cry, but that's me. I'm a cold bitch, so.
Mm.
Oh, he did Elvis. Of course he did Elvis. That's very much his style.
Oh, that makes sense. Dies.
Elvis dies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Elvis dies. That should not be a spoiler for people. Elvis dies.
No, he fucking no. It's a documentary based off his life. We all know he died.
Bitch. He did Moulin Rouge too.
I've never seen that.
Spoiler. Everyone turn it off if you haven't seen Moulin Rouge. Dies.
So essentially just assume everyone dies at the end.
Literally. Okay, there's two that I haven't seen, which is Australia and Strictly Ballroom, so I don't know if they die, but like,
We can guess.
bruh, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these movies, at least, they die. Wow. He's not actually directed as many. He's done a lot of like, he's included in a lot of things, like, the 100 greatest musicals of all time, or like these are directors, like documentaries and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's only directed 6.
Wow, that's not a lot.
6 or 7. That's not a lot. So that means his style must have spoken to people, where like it was good enough for people to watch that they were like, "Oh shit, this is awesome." When he's only really done 6 or 7, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
good directing if you've only done that much, but you're still well known.
Yeah, and I will point out while Isak watches Romeo and Juliet, the scenes that we see from Romeo and Juliet are the pool makeout scene,
Pool.
the post-sex scene when they're lying in bed together, and Juliet dead on bed. Yeah. So
Juliet not dead yet.
Well, not like the sad death, quote unquote scene.
Quote unquote dead.
Yeah. So those are what we see from that, and then he again goes to look Evan on Facebook. Still nothing.
Still nothing.
So then he downloads Grindr.
I was like, oh, this is not the way to go.
And then receives several messages after he signs in and is like, nope, and probably gets rid of that. Yep.
Literally the panic. Like that's too much. Like as you're a baby gay. Don't do that. Like that's a little too much for you.
Well, he re-signed into an account. He didn't start an account. Like he had a previously existing account and then signed into it.
Yeah. So he probably like deleted it for that reason, and then he went back in to go, maybe I can find it. No. Honestly, it's probably very intimidating.
Yeah. It can be a lot.
Someone who tried dating apps for like a couple months, maybe 1 month. I never swiped on anyone because I was way too anxious about it, and like they're stressful.
I am too, but also I kind of want to get back on it for the sole purpose of I want to at least try. Like, even if I know it's gonna fail or whatever, I still want to have like at least a test. Like, that sounds weird, but like a test date or something, so I can start getting in the groove of like knowing how to relationship. Because I've talked about it many times before.
I do not know.
I have zero experience with that. So
exactly, I have barely any experience. I don't know what I'm doing. Like the one relationship I was in high school and less, and the other relationship was over Zoom. So I really don't have much experience when it comes to dating.
Yeah. I have like zero experience. Also, fun fact, I don't know if you noticed this. Isak's Grindr password is Grindr1234.
The amount of people that are going to get into that so easily, my man.
I know. But I noticed that, like, that's funny. The last clip is called I Need Beer, released on Friday, October 14th, 2016 at 4:40 p.m. So, Isak, Jonas, Madia, Magnus are walking down the road, and Magnus claims he's gonna fuck a girl tonight because it's Emma's big pregame party or whatever. And he talks about he wants to go down on a girl. He's gonna do it.
He's excited.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be great. She's gonna love it. But then Jonas talks about how Isak owes him beer, and then Madia also chimes in with Isak owing him beer as well. So Isak says he'll get a six-pack, he'll talk to his skill, he'll get him to buy him beer, and he'll bring it to them, and they'll be even out on that. And then they start parting ways, but Jonas tells Isak to message him when they need to be there and all the situations so they can meet up at Emma's. So then Isak texts his skill to get him beer, then gets on the bus, and right as he walks in, who does he stand next to? But Evan.
Oh, look at that. Right when he stood next to the hand, I was like, oh.
Yeah, you could tell from the jacket, the jean jacket.
You could tell. Even from the vibe, even if you didn't see the jacket, you're like, oh, no, he's fully standing
He's
next
on
to
his
him.
own there. Yeah, and they kind of have like an awkward conversation. And a skill texts Isak saying he won't get home till 9, so it'll be too late. And so Isak looks up at Evan and he's like, hey, you're over 18, right? Want to buy me beer? So they go to the store. Evan walks in, then walks out saying he forgot his ID. Let's go to my place.
Already, we're going to his place. All right.
Yeah, they go. Now, do you think this was a move, or do you think he actually forgot his ID?
Judging by the fact that he couldn't even find his ID, I don't think he forgot his ID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was a move.
I think it was a move.
Yeah.
I have a vibe. Kind of. We'll see. It was ruined at the end, but I have kind of a vibe.
It's the idea of him having money to assumingly pay for the beer. Odds are would be in his wallet, where also would probably his ID be.
Yeah.
Like, if he said, oh, I left my wallet at home, that would have been a different story. But he says, I forgot my ID. Like, that seems a little sus.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're at Evan's house. Isak's looking around. He notices that Evan drew some pictures. And he's like, oh, wow, these are really good. So he's artistic.
Artsy. We love an artist.
Yeah. Then Evan says he found it. And he holds up a joint.
I found it. What, your ID? No.
So they sit and smoke. And they start talking about skipping classes and how you need to have a certain amount of absences to really be in trouble. Other than that, you can skip as much as you want.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. Then they talk about music, and Isak says he's an NWA fan, which I don't know what that is, if I'm being honest.
I don't know what that is either.
I don't know if that's a genre or a band or what, but...
I'm sure it's like a group or an artist or something like that.
Be. Then Evan asks if he ever listened to Nas.
No.
And...
I know Nas.
You do?
Yeah, you not heard of Nas?
No.
Okay, Nas is a rapper, I believe. Hip-hop rapper.
Oh.
He's into hip-hop and rap and stuff.
Nice.
And then Lil Nas came after him.
See, I've heard of him. I wasn't sure if they were the same person or not, but I was like, I don't think
they're
so.
Not, no.
I was like, I don't think so.
I think for a while I thought they were the same person, but no, they're not.
No. So Isak says he has, but Evan quickly is like, no, he hasn't.
No, you haven't.
Quickly puts it together. So then they kind of hang out a bit, and they go to the kitchen, where they make cheese toasties.
Sounds wonderful.
And they put everything on that shit.
Everything.
They put cheese, they put Caribbean jerky, they put chili, rosemary. They literally... I think they...
Basically, stoner food.
Well, I mean, they were just smoking, so...
Exactly.
That
so when you have the munchies, you could eat literally whatever, and it will taste like the best thing on the planet. The amount of shit that I have eaten that is like, if I'm not stoned, I'm like, ew, what the fuck? That sounds disgusting. Not when I'm stoned.
Well, Isak clearly was not stoned enough, because when he eats it, he's like, this is the fucking worst thing I've ever tasted.
Exactly, no, but the point is, he keeps eating it.
He does keep eating it, yeah.
That's the point. Like, even if it tastes gross, you're like, yum. Like, yeah. Oh my god. No, the amount of shit I've eaten stoned. Wow. I'm trying to think. I think there was one that I had that was just like, oh no, wait. I think I ate that during a podcast. However, I think I was stoned the night before, and so I was still in the mindset.
Mhm.
So like I put mac and cheese, and then I put like gochujang.
Oh, I remember you
which is, like,
talked about
super spicy.
this.
I put bacon. I put extra parmesan. I put so much in there. You just keep putting shit in, and it becomes this weird concoction. But it's like I'll eat it.
Yep.
Why not? I miss being stoned.
So while Evan makes the toast, Isak gets text from Jonas and Emma about the pregame, and Emma says, "Hey, you can come here at this time, meet me here, all that stuff." Gives him all the information, and Jonas asks, "Hey, what's the information?" Isak texts Emma saying, "Hey, we have something else, can't make it, sorry, we'll catch the next one." And texts Jonas saying, "Hey, Emma canceled."
Ugh. How is that not gonna blow up in your face? Because obviously they'll probably be like, "Hey, why'd you cancel?" or something like that. She'll be like, "I didn't."
Well, he was stoned, so he probably wasn't thinking too thoroughly.
I know exactly. I was like, "That's a stoner thing to do." Like to be like, "There will be no repercussions."
And
for
also
this."
the fact that they probably think that, like, their only contact to Emma is Isak. Like, I think Isak's the one with her number or whatever. But we quickly find out that's not the case.
You do shit without thinking when you're stoned.
Yeah, I'm sure. Then they eat the toast. Evan's like, "This is kind of good." And Isak's like, "No, this is the worst thing ever."
But he keeps eating it.
He keeps eating it, yeah. And then Isak asks Evan if he ever heard rumors about his rapping. And Evan's like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, give me a beat." Evan gives him a beat. Nothing comes out.
Nothing.
He just stands there and he's like, yeah, nothing. But then the doorbell rings. And Evan says, "Okay, hang on, I'm gonna go get the door. You can hang out here." And then he introduces Isak to his friends, Elise, Eskil, and Sonia, his girlfriend.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Yeah, and then Isak
For
watches
now.
as Evan and Sonia start, like, making out and stuff.
Great,
But
wonderful.
apparently she got promotion or whatever. And just when you think it can't get any worse, Mai texts him and saying, "Hey, why are you lying? We talked to Emma and her friends."
So next episode we're gonna be a little bit fucked. We gotta do some damage control.
Damage control, yeah, this is not great situation.
Up until the girlfriend part, this was a really cute, like, kind of thing, like being just like in one little house together and like making food and just the vibe. That's like my favorite kind of vibe, when you're like both a little stoned and like you making food together and you're like chatting and just being like silly and just talking to each other. You know, that's
Yeah.
it's a very specific kind of vibe, and I really love it. It's like my favorite thing in the world. Vibes like that are nice.
Yeah, it was nice. So you want title vibes since that's the end of the episode?
Yeah,
Okay.
that vibe.
I already know my promo vibes. I remember the next two episodes very well. So I already, I already know the actual promo vibe, but we'll give title vibes first because I don't know titles.
Yeah.
Season 3, episode 3 is called "Now You're Bonding Too Much."
Ooh, who's bonding? I think Isak and I think someone's gonna say that to Isak about Isak and
Evan.
thank you, Evan. Someone might say that to him about that.
Okay. And then season 3, episode 4 is called "Keen for a Swim," like want to go swimming or something.
Ooh, is this gonna be Romeo and Juliet? Like Romeo and Juliet, like they're in the pool and then they kiss? Pool kiss? Underwater kiss? BL underwater kiss?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Isak and Evan kiss underwater. That's my theory.
Okay. You think they're gonna recreate Romeo and Juliet?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Even the ending?
Hopefully not.
Well, Evan
Just
did
the pool, thank you.
Yeah, Evan did say that an epic love story is only epic if one or two of the people die.
Does someone die?
I'm not saying anything, but
Oh god, someone dies. Oh no.
The promo vibes, the actual promo vibes, are one, stairs.
Stairs.
Not steps, but like looking at, like
stairs.
like staring.
Stairs are involved.
Like staring at
Oh,
people.
staring.
Yeah, like that. Yes,
Oh,
not like steps.
Stairs.
Yes. And you will know which one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Like it's like you will see it and you will like lose your mind. It's so
I will
good.
know. I'll be like, oh, that's a
If
stare
you
right
missed
there.
this, I'll be very shocked. Like you must have been like looking away for like 2 minutes or something on your computer or whatever.
For 2 whole minutes. Jesus.
And then also, I'm not sure if you'll understand this now. You might not even understand at the episode because I didn't. But I'll explain it to you.
Okay.
Call your girlfriend.
Call your girlfriend. Does Isak say it to Evan, maybe?
Maybe.
Or does Evan say it to Isak about Emma and he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That would be interesting.
Maybe.
I don't know. Guess we'll see. I'll see if I understand it when I...
You might. I didn't until a way afterwards and then I was like, oh wait, people were explaining to me. I'm like, oh, I didn't get this. And then I looked more into it. I was like, yes, I connected dots. But
Alright.
yes.
Intriguing. I'm excited.
Oh, I am too. But yeah, that was our recap of Skam Season 3, Episode 1. Good luck, Isak, and Skam Season 3, Episode 2. You're over 18, right? Next week, join us for Skam Season 3, Episode 3. You're bonding too much. And Skam Season 3, Episode 4. Keen for a swim? Or want to go swim? I don't know. It says keen for a swim. But
dun, 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 dun. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited for next episodes. The next 2 episodes are like iconic.
Iconic? Oh, I'm excited.
I mean, a lot of the season is iconic. Like, not gonna lie, like they are very iconic. But next 2 specifically are like, there are moments that are like, oof.
Gifable.
Oh, 100%.
Tumblr worthy.
Oh, Tumblr was all over these episodes. Like, I'm not on Tumblr, but Tumblr was all over these episodes.
I'm pretty sure because I've like seen GIFs from Skam. I know I have because they were like tagged Skam and everything. I don't remember what they ever were because, like, again, I never watched the show. So as scrolling past it, I was like, sick. I'm happy for y'all. And then would continue to scroll. So I don't know what happened in them.
Yeah.
I just know there was shit and it was gay.
Yeah. Well, here we are. This is the season for it.
This is the gay shit. Amazing.
Yes. Yeah, but no, next 2 episodes are really good. Really fun.
All right.
We're really like, ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. So I'm really excited to hear your thoughts on the next 2 episodes.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, that'll be it for us for now. Join us next week where we talk about Skam Season 3, Episode 3, You're Bonding Too Much, and Skam Season 3, Episode 4, Keen for a Swim.
Yay.
So we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.